Son testified against me in court during my divorce and cut me out of his life. Now he's reaching out because his wife cheated and left him, and he says he finally understands what I went through, but I don't know if I can trust him anymore. My son Liam stood in that courtroom 7 years ago, looked me dead in the eyes, and told the judge I was an unfit mother. He was 19, old enough to choose. His father's lawyer had him on the stand for 40 minutes, and every word out of his mouth was a knife. She was never home. She cared more about her career than us. She's the reason this family fell apart. I sat there gripping the table so hard my knuckles turned white while my son painted me as a monster. The truth was I worked 2 jobs to keep us afloat while his father spent our savings on his girlfriend's apartment across town. I found the receipts, the hotel charges, the jewelry purchases that never came home to me. When I confronted my ex-husband, he didn't even deny it. He just said, "You pushed me away." Then he hired the most expensive divorce attorney in the county and told Liam I was the one who cheated. He showed Liam fabricated text messages, and Liam believed every word because his father was his hero. During the proceedings, my ex's lawyer brought up my antidepressant prescription, like it was evidence of insanity. She's mentally unstable, he argued. She takes pills just to function. Nobody mentioned I started those pills after finding out my husband was living a double life. The judge awarded my ex primary custody of our younger daughter based largely on Liam's testimony. My own son helped his father take my daughter away from me. After the divorce, I tried calling Liam every week. He blocked my number. I sent letters and they came back unopened. I showed up at his college graduation and he walked right past me like I was a stranger. His girlfriend at the time, a girl named Bridget, stepped between us and said, "He doesn't want you here." I drove home that night and sat in my car for 2 hours because I couldn't see through the tears to find my house keys. 5 years of silence, 5 birthdays with no call, 5 Christmases alone. I stopped sending letters after year 3 because the rejection was making me physically sick. I built a small life, got a job at a dental office, adopted a cat named Olive, started therapy, learned to stop blaming myself even though some nights I still did. Then last month my phone rang at 11 p.m. on a Wednesday. Unknown number. I almost didn't answer. "Mom?" His voice cracked on that one word, and suddenly I was in that courtroom again watching my son destroy me. "Mom, I know I don't deserve to call you, but Bridget left me. She's been seeing someone from her office for over a year. She took the kids and filed for full custody, and her lawyer is calling me an absent father." He was sobbing so hard he couldn't breathe between words. "She showed the kids texts saying I never loved them. She's turning them against me. Mom, I finally understand what you went through, and I am so sorry." I stood in my kitchen holding the phone feeling absolutely nothing. Not satisfaction, not vindication, just this hollow space where my heart used to break for him. "I need you," he continued. "Dad won't talk to me because I told him what really happened in our marriage and he called me a traitor. Mom, please." I thought about the unopened letters, the blocked number, the graduation where he walked past me, the courtroom where he chose his father's lies over his mother's truth. "Liam, I hear you," I said slowly, "and I'm sorry you're going through this. So you'll help me? You'll come to the hearing?" I didn't say that. Silence. "Mom, I said I was sorry." "I know you did. Then why won't you help me?" "Because sorry doesn't undo 7 years, Liam. You didn't just leave me. You testified against me. You helped your father take your sister away. You looked me in the eyes and called me unfit in front of a judge. I was 19. Dad manipulated me. And now Bridget is manipulating your kids the same way. And it's horrible. But you didn't believe me when I told you the truth 7 years ago. You chose him. I was wrong. Yes, you were." He kept crying and I listened. I didn't hang up because despite everything he was still my son. That's the cruelest part of being a mother. "You can't stop loving them even when they've destroyed you. Can we at least meet for coffee?" he asked. "I need to think about it, Liam." "How long?" "However long it takes." He said okay. I hung up and sat at my kitchen table staring at Olive sleeping on the chair across from me. My phone buzzed. A text from him. "I love you, Mom." I read it 3 times, then set my phone face down on the table and went to bed.